So our next point is define copy delete check plant. Okay, so I logged in into Revati's profile, so let me log out and log in into another profile. Can you tell me your Bhanu, your ID password? I'll note somewhere so that from the next class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sorry?
Username S4new7.
S4new7. S4new7 and password?
King@11.
King@11. So yes, yesterday we did define copy delete check plant. Till there we have reached. So you can take down define copy delete check plant, and after that have you taken down define plant? Double click on define plant. Double click on define plant. After that double click on define plant. After that new entries. We have been disconnected because another user was made the remote computer. Are you trying to log in, Vanu?
No, sir.
Then who is trying to log in into 21? So someone is doing something, I think. Okay, now let's go to SPRO. Then enterprise structure, definition, logistics general, define copy delete check plant. Okay, now double click on define plant, and then we have to define a plant. So after double click, someone else is trying into this system, man.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, you are not, someone else, I think. Someone else is trying, definitely. Define plant, double click on define plant, and then new entries. After giving new entries, put a down arrow and write plant. So I'll be making a plant 1501. Let's say my plant is 1501. You can take any number. Okay, but make sure you are taking in 4 alphanumeric code itself. Okay, maximum you should take 4. Okay, so even though if you will be taking, this is the limit. This is the limit set by the SAP. You can take alphanumeric A, B, C, D also, no problem. But that should be 4. If I will be taking A, B, C, D, E and I will press enter, it will automatically take A, B, C, D only. So it will be taking 4 characters only, alphanumeric character, anything. I will be taking 1501. Then I will be writing the name for my plant. I am defining a plant, so my plant name is Noida plant. Name 1, name 2, both you have to write Noida plant. Then after writing the name, go to factory calendar and take 01. 01 will be the factory calendar. You can see why 01 I am taking, because 01 is German standard. So we have to take the standard one now, 01. Okay. After noting down factory calendar 01, put a down arrow and write enter. After enter, put a down arrow and write save. Save.
Yes.
After save, as soon as you'll click on save, no, the system will ask the address for that particular plant. Okay. So after clicking on save, put a down arrow and write name Noida plant. Search term Noida plant. As my plant is in Noida, so I'll be taking any address. Let me take sector 64 A90 201 301 Noida. Country will be IN and region will be 24. 24 is for Uttar Pradesh and Noida falls under Uttar Pradesh. Okay. After taking this, put a down arrow and write enter. And after that, put a down arrow and write enter again. So twice enter. Okay. Twice enter. Okay. Then put a down arrow and write next entry, because I am defining one more plant. Okay, we'll be defining 2 plant for practice point of view. So put a down arrow and write next entry. So as many plant you want to add, you can do by doing next entry. Okay. So I am adding second plant by doing next entry. Again I will be giving one plant. So my plant will be, this time plant name number will be 1502. This generally has to be decided by the client or with the discussion with client. Okay. So this plant ID, name, everything has been given by the client in the discussion, in the initial discussion, that we used to offer client like how many plants you are having. Suppose you are having 5 plants. So let's take 5 plant as 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000 like this, random in a serial like this. So this thing has been decided by the client, and the address also has to be decided by the client only. So my next plant will be in Gurgaon, so I will be taking Gurgaon plant.
So this will be the same process as the first entry.
Yeah, same. The process will be same. Factory calendar 01. You can take down if you want to take, or you can write in the side like repeat for, make a big bracket wherever you are taking the notes, and after next entry you can say repeat for other plants, or if you want you can take down like this serial wise. After taking 01, put a down arrow and write enter. After taking 01, put a down arrow and write enter, and after enter click on save. As soon as you click on save, the system will ask the address. So I will be giving an address to my Gurgaon plant. Name will be Gurgaon plant. Search term will be Gurgaon plant. And then street address sector 26 C19. Postal code will be 00220016, and the city will be Gurgaon. Country IN, and the region will be 07. 07 is for Haryana, and Gurgaon comes under Haryana. Okay. Now after that, put a down arrow and write enter, and after enter put a down arrow and write save. So this will save your plant. Okay. So after defining plant, we have to enter here that with what is the plant we have defined. So I'll be writing my plant as 1501, 1502. It's okay. Now you take down point number 3. Point number 3. Point number 3 as define locations. So what is locations? Let's go to the system first and let's see what is locations. So define locations. Okay. Now when I am talking about location, when I am talking about this location, it means whenever we enter into a plant, in a plant we have multiple locations like different departments, production department, the storage department, admin department, your maintenance department. So many departments are there in the plant. So for that we need to define a location for each plant. We have to give an ID to each department. So I'll be going to this define location. Then after that you put a down arrow and write new entries. Here you put a down arrow after location and write new entries. Here you write new entries. New entry. And after clicking on new entry, you write plant first. First you have to write your plant, whatever you have defined just now. So I have defined 1501 and I'll take location as 101. You can take anything in the location, no problem. I am taking as per my convenience, so you can take as per your convenience. Name I'll be taking production area. You can take these things 1501, 102, maintenance area 1501, 103. This will be my main production, maintenance, storage area, and 104 will be my admin area. Right. After that I have to take these things again for my second plant. So what I'll do, I'll try to copy this, and I'll paste here. Okay, now I'll change this to 1501 to 1502. So for copying, as you have seen that I copied something, you cannot copy simply in SAP by clicking on Ctrl C. You can't do like that. So for copying anything, first you need to 201, 202, 203 and 204. So suppose I want to copy this thing. So in SAP you cannot select everything at a time and copy. For doing that you have a shortcut key which is Ctrl plus Y. So if I'll be clicking here and if I'll click Ctrl plus Y, then my icon, you can see my icon is changed. This cursor icon has been changed to plus sign. Right. So when it plus sign is coming, then what you can do, I can click here plus sign and then I can select all this thing. Ctrl plus Y. So this is a shortcut key. Okay. So after taking this four areas, locations for each plant, put a down arrow and hit enter. As soon as you'll click on enter, again the system will ask for the address of all the locations. So obviously these locations are falling under this plant. So this plant is already having an address. So we don't need to give any address to these locations. Only one thing which is mandatory is country. So what we'll be going to do, we'll be giving country for each location. So what I'll do, after clicking on enter, you put a down arrow. After clicking on enter, put a down arrow and write country. And in country write IN. And after that put a down arrow and write enter. So see, as soon as I pressed enter, this dialog box again came for 1501102. So if I'll give again IN and if I'll hit enter, it will ask for 1501103. So similarly for all the locations I have to give country. So if you are defining 6 locations, then you have to give this entry 6 times. I have defined 8 locations, so I have to give this country entry 8 times. So in the right side of the country and the box where you are writing in, start a bracket and write common for all location, use 8 times. Like use multiple times, or you can write like use 8 times, because we have 8 locations here. Right, I have taken 8 times. I have taken. Then after that, put a down arrow and write save, and after save, put a down arrow and write enter. So like this we can save the locations. Okay. Now point number 4, point number 3 we have taken. Point number 4, define, copy, delete, check, division. Define, copy, delete, check, division. Now we will be defining the division, that my plant work in which what my plant is producing. Suppose one of my plant is producing a plastic bottle and another plant of mine is producing glass bottle. Okay, so both the bottles are of different quality and different material, so I can segregate them by giving different division to them. So like that, define, copy, delete, check, division. You have written this?
Yes, sir.
So after that, I'll go to this option, define, copy, delete, check, division. And in this, put a down arrow and write define division and put double tick mark before define division. I'll do double click on this, define division. Now put a down arrow and write new entries. After new entries, I have to define the division. So see, right now I am doing a project for HP India Limited, and HP in India, it does the production for laptop, desktop and printer. So I'll be making 3 division. Okay, so let's say I'll be taking WA for laptop. You can take any division, you can take any alphanumeric, 2 alphanumeric code. I am taking WA, WB, WC because I know that nobody has taken this one. That's why I am taking this. If someone has taken already something and if you will be taking the same one, then again you will be getting an error. If I am taking this and I will press enter, then system will give an error. An entry exists for this key. That's why I do WA and WB for desktop, and I will take WC for printer. WC for printer. Now after taking these 3, put a down arrow and write enter. After enter, write save, and after save, write enter. Enter, save, enter. So this saves your division also. Now we have defined 2 parts. One is financial accounting, another one is logistic general. Now we will be defining the third part, which is sales and distribution. Sales and distribution part. This is the part of SAP SD consultant or SAP SD module. Okay. Under this, the first point will be define, copy, delete, check, sales org. Define, copy, delete, check, sales org. After that, put a down arrow and write define sales org, and before define put double tick mark. I will do double click on this, and after sales org put a down arrow and write new entries, new entries. Okay, new entries. Now let's go to the system. Let's go to the system and let's go to the SD part. Now first thing is define, copy, delete, check, sales org. I'll go to this and I'll go to define sales organization, double click on this. Now I'll be defining a sales organization. Why sales organization I am defining? Because suppose if I am selling something from my plant, because plant is producing laptop, ultimately I have to sell that laptop into the market. So for selling that laptop into the market, there should be a sales organization who take care of sales part. Okay, so that's why we are defining the sales organization. We'll do the new entry. After clicking on new entry, put a down arrow and write sales organization, and I'll take sales organization as SO15. SO15 will be for sales org Noida, for my Noida plant. After that I'll give statistics currency as INR, and after that I'll be giving sales org calendar as 01. After that put a down arrow and write enter. After entering, you will be getting this kind of warning that changing the statistics currency causes data inconsistency. No problem. After that, put a down arrow and write enter. Twice enter, and then click on save. So here also, as soon as I'll click on save, I have to give the address. So I'll be giving only country. So write save. After save, put a down arrow and write country. In country, write IN. Write IN in the country. And after that put a down arrow and write enter. After that put a down arrow and write enter. So my data is saved for this sales organization. Now I have created sales organization for Noida. Now I have to create sales organization for Gurgaon. So what I will do, after enter, you click on next entry. So put a down arrow and write next entry. After clicking on next entry, again I will be taking a sales organization SO16 sales org Gurgaon, sales org Gurgaon, statistics currency is INR, and sales org calendar 01. After writing this, put a down arrow and write enter. Again enter. Then again click on save. So enter, save. And then again country IN. And then put a down arrow and write enter. After giving country, put a down arrow and write enter. After enter, click on save. So the data is saved now. So my sales organization is created, SO15, SO16. So I'll be writing here SO15 and SO16 is created. Now point number 2, take down point number 2. Point number 2, define copy delete check. Define copy delete check distribution channel. Distribution channel. So why distribution channel? Because whenever we are producing something, we have to sell that into the market, and for selling, normally nowadays people are preferring two channel. One is dealer, means you can buy anything from a dealer or from an online website, right? Suppose you want to buy a mobile phone, what is the option you are having? Either you will go to a shop which is a dealer shop, or you will be going into a online store like Amazon, Flipkart, anything. Okay, so we'll be making a distribution channel. Now after writing this, write define distribution channel, and before this put a double tick mark. After this write new entries. After this write new entries. Okay, now let's go to the system, and after defining this sales.org, we'll be defining define copy delete check distribution channel. Now we have to double click on define distribution channel, then new entries. I am taking two distribution channel. One will be DJ, and DJ will be for dealer. You can take anything in place of DJ, but that should be 2 alphanumeric. Okay, I am taking DJ, DK, dealer, online sale, dealer and online sale. Okay, after taking this, put a down arrow and write enter. Then put a down arrow and write save, and then again put a down arrow and write enter. Enter, save, enter. So my distribution channel is ready. Now I'll add the distribution channel here, DJ, DK. Okay, now we have done with the SD part. Now we have MM part. So next you need to take, after this, take down material management. Okay, so in this, take down first point, maintain storage location. So here we have to define a storage location. Okay, let's go to the system then. After maintain storage, maintain storage location. So as soon as you will click on maintain storage location, you will be getting a dialog box like this, where you have to give your plant, that under which plant you are defining the storage location. So you have to give your plant. Now after writing maintain storage location, put a down arrow and write plant and make a box like this, and in this box you have to write your plant which you have defined. So plant 1501. After that, put a down arrow and write enter. Then put a down arrow and write new entries. Then I'll be defining storage location. So my storage location, let's say SL01, storage location 01. This will be for raw material raw material, SL02 will be for semi-finished material, and SL03 will be for finished goods. Okay, so you need to take like this: raw material, semi-finished, finished goods. In real-time system, there are multiple locations which has been defined into a plant, so you need not have to worry. Once you know how to define, then it doesn't matter like how many you have to define. You should know how to define. Okay. So after this, after taking this 3-story location for 1501 plant, put a down arrow and write enter. After enter, click on save. So write save, and after save, again enter. Enter, save, enter. Now after that, write back, put a down arrow and write back, and put a down arrow and write back. Twice back, back. Twice back, back. Then again put a down arrow and write maintain storage location. Maintain storage location. Again I will write plant, so put a down arrow and write plant, another plant. Put a down arrow and write plant, the other plant, whatever you have defined.
Do the same process again, right?
Yeah, you have to do the same process again. So after that, put a down arrow and write enter. Then put a down arrow and write new entries. And then you have to define storage location, SL. You can take same storage location also, but that will be defined for the different plants, so that doesn't matter. Let me take SL04, description, raw material, SL05, semi-finished, and SL06 for finished goods. So I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, put a down arrow and write enter. And then after enter, write save. And then again enter. Enter, save, enter. Okay.
But here I have a small doubt. Like description can be anything, but storage location ID should be.
That also can be anything in 4 characters.
Like I mean, like cannot be same, right? It should be unique.
Yes, you should keep it unique, so that by seeing the storage location, one can easily identify in the factory that we are talking about which location.
Okay.
So that's why we keep it unique. Okay.
Okay.
So I have defined the storage location. Now let me copy the storage location here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1501. Okay. Then okay. Storage location is okay. Now second point in MM. Second point, maintain purchasing organization. Maintain purchasing organization. Okay, maintain purchasing organization. Maintain purchasing organization. Now let's go to the system. And we will go to this option, maintain purchasing organization. Okay. After maintain purchasing organization, put a down arrow and write new entries. New entries. And in new entry, we have to define a purchase organization. So it can be anything like 4 alphanumeric characters. So I'll be taking PO. Let's say 01 is there or not. Let me check. PO 01 and purchase ORG Noida and PO 02 purchase ORG Gurgaon. Okay. After taking this, put a down arrow and hit enter. So see, this idea, this PO01 has already been taken by someone. Let me take PO15 and check once. PO15 is okay, and let me take PO16. So these two are okay. PO15 and PO16 is okay. Okay. So I am taking PO15 purchase organization for Noida and PO16 purchase organization for Gurgaon. Okay. You can take one purchase organization and you can perform the purchasing activity in both the tasks, both the plant, and you can take separate also purchase organizations. So I am taking separate. If you want, you can define only one purchase organization, PO15 or PO01, anything. Only you can write purchase organization, and after purchase organization, for notation you can write your company code. So rather than writing Noida, if I will be writing 1500, it seems like this is the purchasing organization for 1500 company, and it can do the task for both the purchasing, both the plants. Okay, so you can do like this also. There is no foundation that only one purchase organization per plant we have to define, or one purchase organization cannot do purchasing activity for two plants. One purchase organization can do the purchasing activity for multiple plants. Okay, clear?
Yes.
After that, put enter, then save, and then enter. Okay, so this completes your definition part. Now this completes our definition part. This completes our definition part. Okay, so we will be starting assignment part in our next class, so that we can cover in 1 week or 2 classes. It means this 2 thing we have to cover in the next week. Okay, this is small part, this last one, check organization structure. This is 10 minutes of time. This will take 10-15 minutes of time only. This assignment part will take time, so that's why I want to start this in next class. Okay, but today we'll stop here and we'll start assignment part in the next class.